Hey everybody, I'm Dennis. On today's edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy, we're gonna grill us a duck. So let's get to it. Okay, so what we did is last night, when the duck finished thawing, we stuffed the cavity with paper towels and we wrapped the duck with paper towels. And now what we're doing is we're taking just corn cob holders and we're poking holes in the skin. Now, like I said, we have the skin very dry and we're poking these holes about 1 inch apart. Some people will score the skin. I prefer this method. You get the same result either way. Doing it this way, you don't see any evidence of what we're doing. Now, I'm not poking all the way through to the meat. Just going through the skin into the fat, because we want that fat to have somewhere to go. All right, so about 1 inch apart, or that'll give that fat a place to go. Now this piece of meat right here, we're gonna cut that off. That's not doing anything for us. All right, now let's season her up. Okay, so we got our sauce. It's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of honey. We're just gonna drizzle that on here. Now, soy sauce, it's got a little bit of salt in it, and salt is our friend on this cook because we want to make sure that we are as grease free as possible. All right, we're going to put the rest of this on the back side. Now, all we're going to do for seasoning on this is salt and pepper. So let's get to that. Okay, so I'm using just regular ground pepper. Nothing fancy. Just we'll get it on here. All right, and salt, I'm using just Morton's iodized salt. Normally I know I do the pink salt, but for the duck, we're just gonna use iodized salt. Okay, so I've done the top. Now I wanna get the salt and the pepper in the cavity. I wanna make sure I get it down in there. All right, now we're gonna do the back side and we're gonna cook it on the back. And I'm gonna fold these wings up under. We're gonna cook it on the back side. All right. So let's get this thing out to the grill and we're gonna cook it at 325 degrees for about 3 hours. All right, so we got our egg at 325. Let's take the duck. I'm gonna put the duck on there. Put it back down. And I've taken a couple of mandarin oranges and cut them in half. And I took a sweet onion and quartered it. And we're gonna shove all that up in here. Fill that cavity up. You can put whatever you want. Yeah, you can put bell peppers, cayenne peppers, jalapeno peppers, whatever you want. All right, so we got that. We're gonna let it ride at 325 degrees for about 3 hours. We'll check it in about an hour. All right, so we've hit 155 internal. So we're gonna brush it down. We're using the Rothschild roasted pineapple and habanero. That's what we're dusting her down with. Flip it over and hit the other side. All right, so we'll sauce up the bottom side. And we're just about there. We got about 10 more degrees. And then we're gonna pull this puppy off. Let's flip it back over. Throw those onions back in there. It doesn't matter. Okay, we've hit our temps. Let's get this duck off the grill. There's our duck. Okay, so our duck is done. Let's see. Did we do a good duck or did we do a bad duck? Okay, this is our duck. Okay, so that was something new for grilling with Granddaddy Daddy, a duck. And for the first time ever, and I've cooked a bunch of ducks. That's the first one that's not greasy. It was actually really good. I'll put the recipe down below in the description. And I'll tell you what, man, it was good. And I kind of let y'all down, so hold on just a second. I can't let y'all down. We got to do this. Man, that is good. All right, so that does it for this edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy. We grilled a duck. Now, I didn't tell y'all earlier, because you had to watch all the way to the end of the video. I did put a couple pieces of hickory in there, and that worked out really, really good. So, for those of you watched all the way to the end, you get that tidbit. Anyway, until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.